Yes, and Richard Penny's brother was surprised by the news. He thinks that it hasn't been long enough and worries that if released, his brother may head straight to his neighborhood.
I'm concerned about what he could do. You know, he has nothing to lose. You know, he has nowhere to go. And I don't know what he's going to do. And makes me nervous.
Robert Penny is talking about his brother Richard. 3 years ago, Robert says that Richard held a pistol to his head and then stole several of his guns. Moments later, he allegedly forced his way into a woman's nearby home and held her hostage for 3 hours. Richard was arrested and charged, but court paperwork says he was found not competent to stand trial and not likely to be restored. The paperwork also says that he was ordered to be civilly committed through the probate court, but all records there are sealed. County Attorney Thomas Filardi can't talk about specific cases due to privacy rights, but says generally a commitment can last up to 5 years. In Penny's case, his brother was told 3 years. But in a motion to dismiss the charges filed in August, it says Mr. Penny has been compliant with the orders of the probate division and under the treatment of mental health professionals who now wish to plan for Mr. Penny's return to the community.
I fear for, my family's safety. I'm not sure how he feels about me.
There will be a hearing Thursday regarding the dismissal of charges. If granted, the criminal case is officially over.
But I don't have any control over the decision to medically clear someone, and sometimes that can be very frustrating when you see someone who's committed significant crimes that have affected whole aspects of a community, and then it's very likely that that person will return within maybe a year back into that community without having any criminal liability whatsoever.
Since he's been locked up, I can go out on my front porch at night and I don't have to worry about looking over my shoulder. Back to looking over my shoulder again.
Now, I did speak with the woman who Penny allegedly held hostage. She says that if he is released, he will be dealing with the same set of circumstances that he was back in 2013. Homeless, no money, no place to go, and winter setting in, and she is terrified it could fuel his actions. Reporting live, Heather Hamill, WMUR News 9.